Hello, Scorpio. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading for the second half of July. General reading as always, guys. It will not resonate with every single person, so please do take from it whatever makes sense for you and release the rest. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, all of that info is down below in the description box. Just a side note, guys, that I am blocking out the second half of August to take a break and to just recharge. And so my remaining July dates, as well as the first half of August, they are filling up really, really fast. So if you are interested in booking a reading, definitely visit my website and schedule one sooner rather than later so that we can fit you into the dates that are still available, guys. Okay, so let's dive right into this, Scorpio. We've got 3 card decks here that we're going to be using for the focus messages. This is the Spirit Animal deck by Colette Baron Reed, and then this is my self-created one. It's called Heart and Soul Love Oracle. And then we are going to pull some letters that could be a part of your name, that could be a part of your person's name, or both. So we'll see what presents itself here in this reading. And of course, I'll include a link to all of the card decks that you see here today. All right, guys, so let's start. Let's take a look and see what messages are going to come through here. Angels and spirit guides for Scorpio in love and life, second half of July. What's your first focus message? I am guided to this one. We've got the parrot spirit. Watch your words. Okay, watch whatever it is that you are saying, even the internal dialogue that you have within yourself. Because the way you speak to yourself as well, Scorpio, that's the energy that you're putting out there, you know? So whatever energy that you are saturating yourself in at this time is what you're going to be attracting. So definitely watch your words and come from a place of love, come from a place of positive vibes, and that's what you're going to be attracting more of towards you. Okay, so let's add to that with one card from the Heart and Soul Love Oracle. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio. All right, let's see. Guided to this one here. We have heartbreak. I can't handle this pain anymore. It's tearing me into a million pieces. My heart is on the floor. I can't eat. I can't sleep. It's too much. Too overwhelming. Let me just go to sleep and never wake up. I'll never recover from this grief, this heartbreak. I can't go on. Okay, so this could, of course, be you feeling this way, Scorpio, or if you have broken up with someone, it doesn't matter how long, could be recent, could be a long time ago. They could be heartbroken over the fact that you guys are not together anymore. And this is how they're feeling. This is what they're thinking. Okay, so we'll take a look and see how the rest of this reading unfolds, of course. All right, so let's see what else. Let's go ahead and grab some letters here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio. What letters need to come through for this reading? And a black dot is a wild card. That could be any letter that you need it to be. I see a Z and I see a B. There's an A, an E, an R. All right, I think that's good. Let's grab this bottom card, which is an M. All right. A. We've got G, O. We have an S, M. There's our wild card, so fill it in with whatever letter you need it to be. We've got W, E, Z, R, and a B. Lots of letters to choose from here. So hopefully this is picking up off of either your person's name, Scorpio, or your name, or a combination of both. Okay, so what we're going to be tapping into for this reading here today, Scorpio, we're going to be taking a look at some shadows and dilemmas for your connection and how it's affecting your love life, how it's affecting your life overall. So we're starting things off with In the Shadows Oracle cards by All Things Intuitive. Angels and spirit guides for Scorpio. And this could, of course, be for cross watchers and anyone else who is guided to watch this reading. All right, what's in the shadows? What is in the shadows? I'm waiting for an apology. Someone's waiting for an apology here, Scorpio. Is it you? Is it your other person? But look at this next card. I couldn't tell you. Excuse me. I couldn't tell you face to face. They want to apologize, but they're afraid to tell you this face to face. Somebody lied. This could ultimately have been what broke you guys up because they were not telling you the truth. They lied to you, or they couldn't tell you the truth face to face because all they managed to do is just tell you all of these lies. And now, you know, they know that they need to apologize for what they've done, but maybe they are just too afraid or too heartbroken that you guys are not together. Look at this next message. I want to trust you, but you know, you're probably saying, how can I trust you when you lied to me? And it definitely hurt you that they betrayed you, they broke your trust. You know, I can't handle this pain anymore. It's tearing me into a million pieces. You're heartbroken that they hurt you in this way. We also have, I pretend that I don't care. That could have been this person, you know, acting all nonchalant, that nothing fazed them, that they were just fine. But when you guys went your separate ways, you know, they might still be pretending to be okay and that they don't care, but they do. The last one, you did not break me. Even though your heart is broken, even though you've had those moments where you feel like you want to just go to sleep and never wake up. But you're coming through here, Scorpio, basically telling this person, look, you broke my heart into a million pieces, but you did not break me. That's what's presenting itself here. So let's see what the dilemmas are. This is the Twin Flames Dilemmas Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. So we've gotten to take a look at what the shadows are. What is the dilemma here? And of course, you don't have to resonate with each and every message here. You know, take whatever bits and parts of it make sense for your situation, Scorpio. All right, so what's the dilemma? And if I didn't mention it, you don't, of course, have to identify with a twin flame connection. That's just the name of the card deck. All right, what's a dilemma? Stuck. You guys are at a crossroads. This is like that stalemate energy. There's no movement here. Partially because you're still waiting for that apology, Scorpio. An apology would do wonders. I mean, not to say that it's going to fix everything, but it sure would help. So in the meantime, you know, we've got purify and detox, which, you know, and I have to mention this because we do have, you know, a whole bunch of drugs that are right here, and those who abuse those drugs or have an issue or addiction towards that. Some of you guys might be working on detoxing or purifying your body, your spirit, just everything that's attached to everything that's happened here between you and your person. We have multiple options, not fully focused on you. Okay, so multiple options here is having other options in love and romance, which results in infidelity. Especially, you know, you guys were in a committed partnership, or obviously you guys were seeing each other and your trust was broken. They broke your heart, they hurt you, they lied to you. You might have even called them out on this, Scorpio, and just flat out asked them. It's like, look, are you seeing other people? And they might have just said, no, I'm not. But it's right here. I lied to you. They're coming through that they lied to you, that they weren't fully focused on you, and maybe you had your suspicions about that. We have spirit helps from above. I love that. especially those of you who are in this very dark energy of heartbreak. You know, sometimes we need a little bit of help from our spirit guides, from our angels, to get past that type of pain. Look at this. We've got secrets. We've got 2 phones coming through here. So definitely cheating going on. Let's grab one more. One more dilemma. What else is adding to this? You already know the answer. So you, the viewer, already know the answer of what's happening here. You know the answer, so definitely pay attention to your intuition and your gut. Because more than likely, you're right. You already know the answer, Scorpio. Okay, so we've got references to cheating here and multiple options when it comes to love and romance, infidelity, third-party situations. That is what's presenting itself here. So we're going to add to this with the Mystic Moon Oracles deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio. In love and life, second half of July, the shadows and dilemmas of your connection. What else? So you guys were committed at one point in time. Look at this next card. We've got mirroring, which is that mirror soul connection that twin flames often do have. But there's infidelity here. We have this bound energy, which is the devil card for me in traditional tarot. Some of you could have been dealing with a Capricorn specifically. This is restriction, stagnation, somebody who might have felt trapped, you know, so maybe Scorpio, your person felt trapped when you guys were in a committed partnership and they decided to enter into a third-party situation because they didn't want to be tied down or bound to this connection with you. That's one interpretation. And somebody as well in the devil energy is dealing with addictions here. Okay, so I feel that might be a problem for some of you guys. That could have also contributed to why you guys ended up breaking up, because somebody had some sort of codependent or addictive behavior here that either wasn't addressed at the time or it just got out of hand. In love and romance, this bound devil card is that they still love you, Scorpio. They lost you and they know that. They are acknowledging that, but they want you back. At the end of the day, they want you back. And maybe they're just afraid to come towards you because of all the lies, because of all the drama that ensued with secrets and lies and multiple options and third parties. So I'm not surprised to see this destruction card because that represents the Tower. So they destroyed this relationship. You could be dealing with a fire sign also, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. And typically when this destruction from the Tower comes in, it's unexpected. It could have come out of the blue. They weren't expecting it. This could also be reversed for some of you guys. Maybe you weren't expecting it, Scorpio. This is a definite upheaval here of what you guys had in this relationship at one point in time, where you guys might have had a pretty solid foundation, but this just knocked it off. It knocked it down. It leveled it out. It destroyed it. But what the Tower card does offer you, Scorpio, is the opportunity to rebuild on a more solid foundation and to make a situation stronger. So if there's a part of you that wants to repair what's broken here between you and your person, it's not impossible that that can happen, because the Tower does create a blessing in disguise. And sometimes, you know, if something wasn't working the old way, this has you going in a whole different direction and starting over. But that can only happen between you and your person if you guys can repair the damage that's already been done. And I feel if you guys can work together, it's possible. And yes, you both have your own free will to be able to work on this partnership. Look at this. We've got soulmate coming in, followed by divine feminine. Okay, so not only do we have a reference to twin flame, but we now have soulmate coming through. However way you label your connection with your person. And as you can see here, there's a potential for a fresh start. When it comes to the divine feminines though, look at this. We have surrender and we've got mute. So you guys are not communicating right now. There's not a whole lot of talking going on right now. And when it comes to my feminines, I do feel that you might have just surrendered this connection. You let it go. And in your heart of hearts, maybe there's a part of you that kind of feels that if it's meant to be, then it'll just come back to you. You had to let it go and release it and surrender it. And it's now up to the universe to bring it back to you if that's where you guys are headed. That's what I'm picking up from that. So we're going to have to add some tarot to add to this. This is the Pining Rose Tarot deck by my friend Amy of Calico Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio, second half of July. What else do we need here? In love and life, the shadows and dilemmas of this connection. What else do we need to know? We've got the Chariot, which is a beautiful energy. That's Cancer. Travel, movement, action, determination. So I'm glad to see that. So, because again, we've got this stuck energy, crossroads, and that double energy as well. You know, feeling trapped, stagnant. But this Chariot is coming in to create movement and action, which is exactly what's needed here between the two of you, Scorpio. In order for you guys to get to this fresh start, you got to let go of what's happened in the past. First of all, there has to be healing as well. You have to address the issues of what brought down this tower to begin with. But the Chariot does create a very triumphant outcome in this situation. And then we've got Temperance energy coming up next, which is Sagittarius. This is the need for patience, the need to restore balance in this situation. And, we've got destruction here in this card. And the Temperance card represents peace, as well as a potential for coming back together. The two of you being able to have a chance to work on this a second time. And here you are with your own energy of the Death card here, Scorpio. So this had to end in order for you guys to change and transform the relationship, and third-party situations, infidelity, secrets, that needed to end also. But, we've got that heartbreak card coming through here for a reason. It certainly broke your heart, Scorpio. It broke their heart as well. So this relationship, the way it was going, it had to die. It was done. It could not have continued the way it kept going. The relationship needed to come to an end. And there's a potential for this growth and fresh start because you guys still love each other. That's what I'm picking up from here. There is a chance to revive this relationship. I'm not surprised to see Seven of Cups because, this again is all about fantasies, choices, having way too many options. And here it is, multiple options and, secrets that were kept as a result of those options. And then we've got the Four of Cups coming in also. This is, cups, it's water energy. That, of course, is your own energy, Scorpio. So for some of you, it could have been you, Scorpio, that had the options. And it's your person that's heartbroken. And it could be you that needs to apologize, but maybe they're just not in a good place still. They're still heartbroken. They're still hurt over what's happened. And you need to honor that, which is why we've got that Temperance card. That's the need for patience to restore balance, you know. So, you know, take it for how it resonates for your situation. This Four of Cups too is about a missed opportunity and boredom, reevaluation, and indifference as well. So whoever it is that strayed from this committed partnership, maybe the excitement fizzled and either you were bored, they were bored, and so they sought out these options that perhaps offered more excitement at the time. If this is your person, Scorpio. But now they're coming through that they want this fresh start. We've got the Hierophant. Look at that. So with the Hierophant, this is picking up off of Taurus. There's this need for you guys to have that spiritual lesson, I feel. Both of you have lessons to gain the wisdom that's necessary from where you guys have been. But the Hierophant is a beautiful energy because it's commitment. It's a relationship that's meant to be. And maybe that's how you guys were before, but then you ended up having all this drama going on. So there's a chance, actually, Scorpio, to bring this back together, to recommit to the partnership. Look at this. We've got the Judgment card, a rebirth, inner calling, decisions, absolution. That Judgment card is a resurrection. That Judgment card is the transformation that's needed here. So not only do you have the Death card, you've got the Judgment card as well. Both of these cards are all about changes and transformation. And there's this need for forgiveness with the Judgment card. So whoever it is that needs forgiveness and whoever it is that needs to apologize, and then there on the other side of that is somebody who's waiting for an apology. So if you're the one that's waiting for the apology, Scorpio, I have a feeling here that your person has had some sort of wake-up call, that epiphany, that light bulb moment that they need to get their act together. They need to wake up. And if they want a reconciliation, they need to take action. They need to come towards you being honest about what it is that they want. And I'm also feeling here that they are remorseful and that they want your forgiveness. And if this resonates with you, Scorpio, you're probably saying, yeah, well, I'm waiting for my apology. I'm waiting for that apology to come, and then maybe I'll think about forgiving them. I feel for some of you guys that that's what you're waiting for, and that's really important for you to see that your person is remorseful over what's happened. For them to admit what they've done, to just fess up, is what I'm feeling here. That's what you need to be open to reconciliation and forgiveness. To just know that they've created change and transformation in their way of thinking and in their life, to be able to fix what's broken here between the two of you. So let's grab some dialogue messages. This is the Twin Flame / Soulmate card deck. This is Unspoken Messages by Fire Witch Tarot. And since we have Soulmate and a Twin Flame reference here, it's a perfect deck. So we're going to grab some dialogue from your person, Scorpio. Let's take a look and see what they would want to say to you. And some of you guys might resonate with this for yourself. This is volume 1 and 2, which is why there's so many cards here. So here we go. Take what resonates as always. Look at this. I know you're my twin flame. And we've got that mirroring energy, which is twin flame. I'm proud of you. Okay, so even though you guys are not together, they might have a way to still see progress that you're making in your own life. Scorpio, this could be on social media. They're coming through letting you know that they're still proud of you. Definitely trust issues in the partnership, so I am not surprised to see this. And then we've got, there are times that I don't believe in this connection. Okay, this could be you, this could be them. But I feel if it's your person, they've learned from that, or they're in the process of realizing that they were wrong, you know, and that they had to restore their belief in the connection because you guys were good together. This could be you too, you know, Scorpio, saying there are times that I don't believe in this connection. Understandably so, based off of everything that's happened here. Let's grab a couple more. Couple more dialogue messages, please, for Scorpio. Oh, I want to taste you. So very sexual, of course. And they're remembering those intimate moments, and they want that again. Let's grab one more. I'm hurt with you. You're both hurt. I mean, when this drama happened, you know, it affected both of you. So yeah, it hurt. It cuts both ways. Let's put it that way. You were both hurt and heartbroken over what has happened here. It was not easy for you guys to go through this. All right, so let's grab some additional messages here. And I'm going to be using my Heart Songs deck. So we'll grab some songs, Scorpio, that either this is a favorite song of yours or you and your person, and or the lyrics that come through here today are really speaking to you. So choose whichever one of these songs you're resonating with, or you could resonate with all of them. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio. Song number 1, Vision of Love by Mariah Carey. I've realized a dream and I visualized the love that came to be. Feel so alive. I'm so thankful that I've received the answer that heaven has sent down to me. And you know, what I pick up from this, Scorpio, is that you were their dream come true. And they turned this whole scenario into a nightmare. And now that they've had time to possibly process everything and think about what they've done, they still see you as that vision of love. They still see you as somebody that's heaven sent. Let's grab a couple more songs here. What else, please, for Scorpio? In My Life by the Beatles. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before, I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I'll love you more. Okay? This is what they're coming through, telling you. And bottom of the deck, look at this, guys. I Can't Make You Love Me by Bonnie Raitt. I'll close my eyes, then I won't see the love you don't feel when you're holding me. Morning will come and I'll do what's right. Just give me till then to give up this fight, and I will give up this fight. You know, so for some of you guys, it could be a done deal, you know, where you've walked away, you've ended this, and you may have fallen out of love with this person because of what they've done. And it's true, you know, they can't force you to fall back in love with them, and vice versa, you know. And I just happened to glance at the bottom of the deck. This is a song called Bizarre Love Triangle by a group called New Order. So this message, or this song, says, I'm feeling like I never should. Whenever I get this way, I just don't know what to say. Why can't we be ourselves like we were yesterday? I'm not sure what this could mean. I don't think you're what you seem. I do admit to myself that if I hurt someone else, then I'll never see just what we're meant to be. Okay? So it's all about infidelities and love triangles and just regrets, you know? Wow, that is what's presenting itself here. All right, guys. So let's add to this with some messages from the Journey of Love deck by Bridget Rao of Divine Essentials for Scorpio. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Scorpio. For this love and life reading. Number 7, I'm lost without you. Emptiness. They really are. You know, they're feeling quite empty without you in their life. Scorpio. I remember memories, past lives, number 18. Feeling nostalgic, reminiscing about those happy times that you guys had once shared. Next card, clarity. I finally see, number 20. You know, yeah, they finally are able to understand and see clearly what they did, what the consequences are, what they now need to do if they want you back, which is, for one thing, to apologize for their actions. Let's grab a couple more here. You know, it's like maybe they really just were clouded in their actions and just how they conducted themselves. Look at this, shadows. Yes, number 21. This feels like torture. Torture to be away from you. Torturing themselves by feeling the pain of this heartbreak. Torturing themselves in the way that, you know, they realize perhaps that there's no guarantee, of course, that you guys will ever come back together. Again, this is what they did to themselves. They created this situation here. Seems to be a very common theme for these readings for the second half of July. And you'll notice that if you happen to come across the other signs. Yeah, they're tortured by this, Scorpio. It has not been an easy journey for this person. It hasn't been an easy journey for you either. But, you know, I'm just guided here and picking up off of their vibe that they created this drama. It did not have to go in this direction, and they created this. Okay, so let's close this out with some healing messages. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio. And love and life, second half of July. Some healing messages for you, Scorpio, to close this out. All right. Playfulness. Okay, just having fun, enjoying your life at this point in time. That's what's going to bring healing. You know, sometimes when we're so stressed out with everything that you guys have been through here, we forget to be grateful, to just have another day to live and to create change and transformation in our own life. But you can do that. You can do this, Scorpio. We have divine timing coming through as well for you, which I'm not surprised to see that, because remember, we've got the Temperance card. It's all about the need for patience with that card. This is definitely a situation that needs healing, and it cannot be rushed. And I say that all the time. You can't rush it. You know, it's like cutting yourself really badly, and then you want to be able to take that bandage off the next day. It's not going to happen. It needs time to heal, and sometimes that takes a very long time. All the more reason for you to be patient, just to bring about that healing here. And your person needs to learn that as well. So during this time, we do have the focus card coming up next. You're being asked to focus on yourself. to whatever it is that you're focused on in your love life and or your life. Make sure that it's something that you're passionate about. Make sure that you have a clear vision of what it is. Put that vibe out there, put that energy out there, and that's what you will manifest back to you. This is you working on yourself, continuing that healing, continuing to work on yourself, Scorpio, in however way you need it. And when the time is right, you will emerge as a better version of yourself, a stronger version of yourself that can overcome so much more than where you've been. Somebody who's gained a lot of wisdom, somebody who has learned lessons. So should life hand you another tower moment, it's not going to knock you down because you're going to be a lot stronger than where you were before. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave this one, guys. Lots to take in here. And hopefully if you resonated with this, it really offered you the clarity that you needed when it comes to this connection, when it comes to what's happening in your life. A fresh start, a new beginning is possible. So that's it for now, guys. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below in the description box. And I will see you guys real soon for a future reading. Take care. Bye-bye.